Hi there, Jen Russell coming to you with more tips and ideas on how to move well and feel better in your body. Today, I am at Excel Fitness Center, which is where I have my massage therapy office. I'm usually in my treatment room on the other side of the building, but today I'm on the gym side. And today I'm going to try and make a shorter video because I know often my videos have a lot of information and tend to be long. Today I'm going to go over 3 drills, 3 different positions that I'm hoping might be helpful to my prenatal clients. But the nice part about all 3 of these positions is they're actually really awesome for anyone dealing with low back pain, low back tightness. Because the idea of all 3 of these drills is to try and get a stacked rib cage over pelvis, getting us to breathe into the sides of the ribs and particularly into the back side of the body to reduce tension on some of those back muscles that especially later in pregnancy can start to get super tired, overworked as our center of gravity changes. And as much as possible, the more we can maintain connectivity to our abdominals, the better off both our labor and recovery are going to be. So I have some other videos that are a little bit longer going through a couple other positions and drills that you can definitely check out. But for right now, we're going to start in hands and knees. Hands and knees is a position I love to get pregnant people and frankly anyone with back pain into. It's a super safe and stable position. We have lots of points of contact, but particularly we're going to look at a position called rounded quadruped. So what I want you to do is create a square between your wrists and your knees. I want you to imagine that your core is a balloon and you're trying to inflate that balloon from the front to the sides and to the back. So inhale through the nose. And then as you exhale, I want you to imagine the front lower ribs and pelvis are kind of coming towards each other. Don't be scared, you're not gonna squeeze and hurt your baby. So exhale and really try and round your back. And as you inhale, I want you to imagine those back muscles are just relaxing. Your tailbone is kind of coming in between your legs. And you can hang out here. Really press your hands into the floor. Really engage through your serratus and your lats, your armpit muscles, to reduce tension in your upper neck and shoulders. And then come back to neutral. So this is a really nice position to really work on trying to connect to those abdominals, get those rib cage and pelvis approximating a little bit more towards each other as opposed to the extension and the waddle position that can often happen later in pregnancy. The second is going to also be in the quadruped position. You're going to step your knees a little bit wider, and then on an inhale, you're going to rock back like into a child's pose. And you can be on the back toes to start, just to get used to the movement. Because the addition I want to add with this drill is as you inhale, I want you to imagine breathing into the sides of the ribs, into the back, and also down into your pelvic floor. So inhale and imagine those pelvic floor muscles are kind of relaxing down and giving a little bit of space to those muscles so that we're not trying to walk around holding a kegel all the time. Allow those muscles to descend downwards and relax a little bit. As you exhale, come back up and imagine the rib cage is staying stacked over the pelvis and you're using your abdominals to squeeze that air out. The next position is you could go down onto your feet and actually hang out in that child's pose, but obviously as your belly gets bigger, you're gonna have to step those knees a little bit wider. But what's nice about this position is not only can you get a little bit of decrease of tension in your low back, those last 2 positions are great positions to labor in, whether you're still hanging out at home waiting for those contractions to get closer together, or you're in the hospital. Even if you are using an epidural, you can certainly still get onto your hands and knees on that hospital bed, change positions, try and get connected to those pelvic floor muscles. The third position, bear with me, I gotta pick it up, is going to be a low squat. Also another awesome position to labor in, because you want to find something that can support you. So a door jamb, maybe you have a high countertop that you can hang on to. I'm gonna do it this way, you can probably see better. Inhale, slow exhale, and then come down as low as you can, as low as your ankles will allow you to, as low as your belly will allow you to. And then I want you to just hang in this low squat, similar to the rocking quadruped. As you inhale, I want you to imagine those pelvic floor muscles are descending, relaxing downwards a little bit, allowing breath into the back and the sides of the ribs. And then as you exhale, you could do a slight kegel if you felt so inclined, but very, very gentle. But if nothing else, and you can hang here as long as it feels good, exhale, you come back up. The important piece is just trying to maintain as much connection between your abdominals, your pelvic floor, trying to get those members of the intrinsic core team to work better together so that you're not thinking of pelvic floor kegels in isolation. It's all part and parcel of our breathing pump mechanism. So try these out. None of these should cause any pain or discomfort. Take your time with them. And these are ones to come back to, especially if maybe you've had to sit for a long time or stand for a long time. These are great positions to get down in and just reduce a little bit of that tension in the low back. So best of luck, pregnant or not. This is 4th of July week. And so I am very grateful to be in this beautiful, imperfect country of ours, and I'm very grateful to be able to come and make these videos and hopefully help some of you out there with your pains and discomforts and empower you to feel strong and good in your bodies. Have a good one. Bye.